This is Sparta!
What is up, my fellow Beast subscribers? A few days ago, a fellow Beast asked me if I could make a video about my top 10 perks that only noobs use in Call of Duty, and that's what I'm doing today. I'm bringing you 10 perks that only noobs use. Perhaps I should say that 9 out of 10 people who use these perks are noobs, and that one guy is probably a crazy nut or a troll. He maybe likes to challenge himself by using these perks, but that's pretty much it. I believe that 9 out of 10 people who use these perks are complete freaking noobs. So you're gonna find two types of perks on this list, ladies and gentlemen. Newbie ass perks, which are perks completely made for noobs, perks that allow noobs to get kills, perks that give noobs certain abilities, and you are also going to find perks that are not newbie ass perks, but they are perks that only noobs use, either because they are completely useless or because those perks are completely retarded, which is pretty much the same shit as useless. But that's pretty much it. This is not gonna be a top 10 because I couldn't put these perks in the correct order. I tried several times. I always ended up changing the certain perks. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna give you guys 10 perks that noobs use. You can make the top 10 in the comment section below. First we have from Modern Warfare 2 Scrambler. And if you have never played Modern Warfare 2, what Scrambler does is it turns you into a jammer, and every time you get near the closer you get to an enemy, the more you will jam his radar, and if you are pretty much sitting on his lap, you will completely jam his radar. And I have to sneeze, brace yourselves, headphone users. There you go, I apologize. I hope you turn down the volume. But anyways, let's continue this. Pretty much it gives away your position, this perk, Scrambler. You're pretty much asking the enemy, you're pretty much telling the enemy your position. You're like, hey mister, I'm over here, come kill my ass, I'm a complete fucking noob, and I want you to come find me. Dude, you should never use Scrambler, because as I said, it gives away your position. Next we have from World of War Shades, and Shades is a perk that allows you to reduce the effects of enemy flares, alright? So the light is supposed to not be as bright or something like that when you use Shades. Unfortunately, it only reduces the effects of the flares a little bit, so it is completely useless, and to be honest, who the hell uses flares, alright? And even if the enemy is spamming flares, why do you need to use Shades? I mean, the flares are not gonna kill you, alright? So every time I see a guy using Shades, I'm like, dude, this guy fucking sucks. And do this, alright? You should do this. If you see a guy using Shades, look at his score when the match is over. I guarantee you he's gonna be in last place, because only fucking noobs use Shades. But at least he's gonna be a badass fucking noob, because he's gonna be rocking Shades like that motherfucker from CSI. So he's gonna be looking like a badass. Next we have also from World of War Gas Mask, and Gas Mask is another useless perk. Now, to be honest, it's not as useless as Shades, because the Gas Mask also it actually protects you against taboo grenades, which is, if you don't know, if you have never played World of War, the taboo grenade is pretty much a fart grenade. You throw a grenade, it releases a fart cloud, and if the enemy passes through that fart cloud, if he sniffs the farts, he will start coughing, bleeding from his nose and eyes, and eventually he will die if he cannot leave the fart cloud as fast as he can. The thing is, no one uses the taboo gas, and even when people use the taboo gas, no one really dies. So there's no need to use Gas Mask. Only a noob would use it, because I mean, you could be using something else like Stopping Power or something like that. Next we have from Call of Duty 4 and also from World of War Juggernaut. This one is self-explanatory. It's one of those perks made for noobs. It gives you a little bit of extra health, alright? So noobs suck, they can't play with normal health because they're dying all over the place. So Juggernaut increases their health a little bit, and it gives them a much better chance of getting a few kills here and there. it's a perk made for noobs. I'm gonna have to say that I've used Juggernaut back in the day. I still use it, but only when I'm playing against annoying quickscopers. Next we have from Modern Warfare 2, Danger Close. Now there's also Sonic Boom in Call of Duty 4, and I think there's something like that also in World at War. I'm not sure though, but those two are nothing, alright? Those two are nothing compared to Danger Close from MW2. This thing turns all your explosives into tactical nukes. This thing is insane, and obviously all freaking noobs and their cousins use this tank, Danger Close, because it makes their noob tubes super powerful, and that way they have a much better chance of getting kills and obviously of getting their precious UAV. Next we have, ladies and gentlemen, from Call of Duty 4, Eavesdrop, and this one is the king of perks that only a fucking noob would use. No good player in their right minds would ever use Eavesdrop, because this is completely useless. Eavesdrop allows you to hear enemy chat. Now why the fuck would you want to hear enemy chat? To be honest, as soon as a match starts, I immediately mute everyone. I don't even want to hear my teammates. Why would I want to hear enemy chat? Well, maybe if you're playing Search and Destroy, it might be useful, but I mean, come on man, Eavesdrop is completely useless. Only a noob would use it. I can picture a noob using Eavesdrop, you know, with his friends. Oh my god guys, I just found a fucking awesome perk in Call of Duty 4. It's called Eavesdrop, and you can spy on enemy chat. So I'm gonna be using it, guys. I'm gonna be updating you guys with all the information I can take from the enemy team, and we're gonna use it against them. No one does that, only in a fucking movie. Next we have, also from Call of Duty 4, Marquis Dome, and this bad boy right here is the father of the newbie ass perks. Alright, this is where it all started. It's fucking insane. Marquis Dome allows you to poop a grenade. Alright, you actually poop the grenade. I believe it comes from in between your butt cheeks. I believe, I'm not sure though. But so you're running around, you die, you poop a grenade. This is great for fucking noobs, because this is what they do. They're running around like headless chickens. They can't shoot, they can't do anything. They're dying all over the place, but they're pooping grenades. If they're lucky, an enemy is gonna step on it and he's gonna fucking die. Alright, it's a horrible feeling for the player that dies. It's like in real life. You're running around, you step on dog shit. It's the worst feeling ever, because you're gonna be smelling like shit. You're gonna have shit on your fucking foot, on your shoe, whatever Snickers, whatever the fuck you use. Tennies, Snickers, is it a word for whatever? I don't even care. I think you actually eat those motherfuckers. Not sure though. But it's the same feeling. You're running around in Call of Duty 4. You see the Marquis Dome indicator. You hear the noise, but you don't have enough time to evade it because it's a pocket nuke, and then you die. It's the same fucking feeling. And I mean, this is what I used to do back in the day. I sucked ass at Call of Duty 4 when I first started playing the game. So what I would do was, I would just run around with Marquis Dome, and I would try to get as close as possible to the enemy so that they could kill me, so that I could poop a little grenades, and so that I could get a fucking kill. One time I believe I got like 15 kills just by using Marquis Dome. I didn't even use my gun. You know, this is actually a very good challenge, a very cool challenge. Running around in Call of Duty 4 using Marquis Dome only. Fucking amazing. Next we have, also from Call of Duty 4, the retarded cousin of Marquis Dome, Last Stand. It's also in World at War, and it's also in Second Chance. There's also Second Chance in Black Ops 1. The only difference is that in Call of Duty 4 you cannot revive the guy in Last Stand, but in World at War and in Black Ops 1 you can revive the dumbass. You should never revive noobs in Second Chance or in Last Stand or whatever the fuck it's called. What you should do instead is you should teabag them. Just place your ball sack in their face until they fucking die. That's what I do, at least. You know, I'm a motherfucker. You know, I don't care if you're my teammate or not. I'm just gonna fucking troll your ass because you're a newbie and you shouldn't be using Last Stand or whatever. But yeah, you're running around, you get killed, you drop on the ground like a little pussy, you're holding a pistol, and then you have a second chance. That's why it's called Second Chance, because you can still get a kill. That's why it's called Last Stand, because you're gonna be on the ground one last time and then you're gonna die in Call of Duty 4 a few seconds later. Also from Call of Duty 4, ladies and gentlemen, we have Claymore ×2. We have a perk that gives you 2 Claymores. Isn't this fucking cheeky? It's fucking awesome for noobs. Who the fuck uses Claymores? Fucking campers. What are campers? Campers are fucking noobs. Bam, there you go. Claymore ×2 is a It's a perk made for noobs. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have from Call of Duty Ghosts Incog. Now, Incog isn't a newbie-ass perk. It's not a bad perk, alright? It's a perk that makes you immune to thermal sights in Call of Duty Ghosts. But the thing is that only fucking noobs use Incog in Call of Duty Ghosts. Trust me, if you still play Ghosts and if you get killed by a fucking noob camping with a thermal LMG, look at the perks he's using. I guarantee you 9 out of 10 thermal LMG noobs are gonna be using Incog. So, you know, only Incogs. Only fucking noobs use Incog in Call of Duty Ghosts. I had to throw this motherfucker in there because I don't know why they use Incog. I actually know they're using a thermal, right? They know how disgusting it is. They know that they are completely repulsive for using thermal. They know that the damn thing is overpowered in Call of Duty Ghosts, so they're using Incog. So they're fucking hypocrites, right? They don't like when the enemy players use Incog against them, right? So that's why they're using Incog, but then they use the fucking thermal. These motherfuckers are completely disgusting in Call of Duty Ghosts. So I hope you enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you leave your opinion in the comment section below. Let me know how many of these perks you use or how many you have used. Now I'm gonna be honest here, and I'm gonna say that I have never used Incog. I've never used Claymore ×2. I have used the shit out of Last Stand. I have used the shit out of Marquis Dome. I have never used eavesdrop. I have used the shit out of danger close to get fucking nukes with noob tubes back when I was a fucking pathetic noob. I have used Juggernaut and I still use it against snipers. I've never used gas mask, I've never used shades, and I have never used Scrambler. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Peace out.